Hello guys, how are you? I hope you're all doing well and welcome to Vimwelu channel. Today is on a Sunday guys and welcome to today's reaction video. First, I want to thank you guys for always coming and watch my videos. I don't take that for granted. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your time guys. And please, let's do this together. So in today's reaction video, guys, we're going to talk about Ayamarwa, and we will also talk about Gintu, and of course we're gonna touch a little bit and flavor the whole thing with the Odimaya. So first of all, let's start with the Ayamarwa. We've seen Marwa is still trying to adapt about becoming a father for the first time. But there is some issues I want us to talk about. We've seen Marwa has been doing a lot. Like he went out with the Mr. Louis. They went to return the blender because it wasn't good enough for what they wanted for. And we saw him when they came back, he was like, he never used blender in his life. It really shocks me because this is somebody who have traveled so much. So we saw him struggling with the blender, activities.
Copa.
¿Y dónde está?
Vaso, esta ya, mira esta ya. Let's, there is a lot of pressure. You see, that's why they have this hole. So without this hole, the juice can't come out. And they know it. So we are trying to see if...
No,
Por
no,
eso
por eso
abrí.
la pusimos mal nosotros.
Sí. Pero ahora puede abrir. Porque la presión baja.
A ver.
I'm saying, now you can open. Abrir aquí. Man will always be winning. Mr. Luis, cuidado. We have to be careful we don't break.
Espera.
No. Tapa esta. Let him hold this. And I will fix it.
Sí. Ahí va a ensuciar todo. Mira qué fácil.
Muy fácil. Solo
Ahora, ahí no.
necesita.
Tenés que dar vuelta esto. ¿Ves que tiene un corte ahí?
Sí, pero...
So it was so much, it's embarrassing for him. I think they were using blender back in the village. I'm not sure, because they used to do smoothies there. So sometimes I find him like just being ignorant to be able to learn little things like that. He is a man. And men normally do how to work things out quickly. He looks like he always want to rely on a Roshu or on somebody to direct him on how to do things. Some things are too small for him to keep asking or to not knowing what to do. Anyway, that's that. The other thing is we've seen him talking about a lot about what is going on with the Roshio. I feel like he is exposing her privacy too much. For example, now this is the time where she have just given birth. We all women understand when that happened what you expect next. So there is a time Ayamaro was talking about, Rushu now cannot sit properly. She cannot walk properly. I think these things are far too much for him to keep exposing. Everybody, every grown-up person, the whole world, they know what happens after a woman has given birth. They have an idea. I don't know why he has to say it. I don't think he have to give too much information into details. This is a lady. He is exposing her so much. He is exposing her to, to the point that if she might be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed if somebody, my partner, is just coming and telling people my, my condition, my business, because this happened. He shouldn't. I think he should be just coming here and say things like, oh, Rusho is recovering very well. She's taking her food and drinks very, quite well. And, she's doing well, things like that. It's not like to go into details, or, because when Rusho gave birth, the child's head was too big and she got a big tear. So now she's having difficulties with the walking and sitting down. I think these are things they need to keep them secret. They are like little private things for you and your woman. You'll know it. The other person, maybe Rosho's mom, can know it. And then doctors, people like that.
But the challenge we've been having is because Rocio is not physically able to wake up and walk. I mean, she's healing in her motherhood, if you understand what I'm saying.
You don't have to come here on the, on screen, on media, and start talking about what is your woman is going through. So I found that he is not like giving Rocio a bit of privacy. And also I don't understand why he always have to share every single thing with his audience. Why does he has to do that? Because I don't think he owed them that. He don't owe them that. They are his fans. And if they want to help him, they can help him, that's for sure. But he don't owe to even to say how everything, it comes up like he's got nothing else to tell people. Even now, he could have done a lot there in the house. Show us you cooking, because you are the one cooking. Show us you cleaning. But don't come and expose your woman that much. I didn't think it's fair. It makes some people just feel like a little bit sick anyway. So that's my opinion. The other thing Ayamarwa spoke about is how Rosho is taking her smoothies and some juices. He actually mentioned that one of the juices she's taking is mixed with the placenta. OMG. I felt so bad, to be honest with you. Where I come from in Africa, and which is Kenya, where I believe Ayamarwa comes from as well, we don't eat placentas. It's even sometimes you don't see it. You give birth in the house, and you'll have these elderly women helping you because they have the experience on how to handle a lady or a woman when they are giving a birth. But you don't get to see the placenta at all. The first thing is when the baby is coming out, scissors or a laser braid is always around, so that thing can be, separated from the child as quick as possible. Because I grew up knowing that placenta, if it's not been cut and separated from the baby and it stays there, it will kill the child. So yes, it will finish the child's life. So it has to be cut off as quick as possible, chucked away and buried somewhere. That's what they do in Africa. That's where they do, from where I come from. But yeah, so when I heard that one of the drink is mixed with the placenta, I felt really sick. I felt a little bit like I don't think I can be able to eat from the house if I was there now, because I'll be just thinking about the placenta. I'm asking myself, where is it kept? Where is it kept? Is it like, I wish he analyzed a little bit more about that. Like to tell us where it's been stored, how they are storing it, and also how they are using it. He said, I don't know whether now he's blending it or what he's doing. I cannot imagine the same blender. I can be there like a guest. I'm going to be given a smoothie and that same blender been blending Roshu's placenta. so that she can have in a mix of, juice. According to them, it's like medicine. So anyway, that made me feel a little bit uncomfortable. It's very unusual. It's very unusual. I never had it in my life. I have had it through this YouTube streets with the Roshu and Ayamarwa story. I'm so shocked. Even today, I am so shocked. Yeah. So Ayamarwa also has been doing things like while he was cleaning, he didn't really try to disinfect the room or the apartment. But honestly, I think he used so much of the chemicals, the spray he was spraying, the disinfection. He sprayed too much everywhere. He even sprayed Roshu's feet. I think also the legs. Apparently, he was saying he is trying to see if it can stop the flies coming into the house. But he overdid it. Guys, if you haven't watched it, go and see what he has done. And that time, Roshu was lying on a couch with the baby. So the baby had been just covered a little bit with that light, piece of fabric they are using to cover his face, because they don't want his face to be exposed yet. But he did spray very closely to the child, and it was a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot everywhere. It's like you want to kill someone. He don't take to consideration. It changes the air environment. It changes and starts smelling. I don't know whether he could not smell this spray. I don't understand. He put too much. What he sprayed there is nearly the whole bottle, and there is a less than a week little baby there. He can suffocate because of lack of clean oxygen. So although the door was open, still it was too much for the baby, even for themselves. I don't think it's, I don't think it's allowed. Maybe if you are wearing a mask. But I'm here now because of the little baby, because him and Roshu, they can, they know they are mature. Yeah. If they want to open and drink it, let them do it. I don't really care. But for the little baby, that was so bad. You could not watch it because it's becoming so uncomfortable. He is just spraying it. It's raining in the rooms like rain. And the little baby is there. Can you imagine? And
Okay, yeah, you see? So just, just the flies will feel uncomfortable and they run away. Even on the phones everywhere. Trust me, they will feel uncomfortable and they will run away. But maybe it could be dangerous to put on the... You're not putting a lot, just a little bit. Just to make flies uncomfortable. And even on the floor. Wait, you see, you'll not see the flies here. You see on the fridge. You see. Once that is done, you'll not see flies here. Especially on this chair. This is where I feel... Can I just put even on your legs? We go. Yeah. It's not.
My feet.
But not to the baby.
It's enough.
You'll not see the flies here.
My feet.
As Maisha is chilling, look. He's already growing, you know. Where are the flies? Show me. Even here on the wall. Oh, sorry. It's coming below. Wait, and if flies come, then I know this formula is not working. Because the idea is just to make them uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. Whoa, it's raining on me. That's all. Then we go to the toilet. It's like I'm chasing the devil out. Devil, stay away.
They are back.
Flies up. No, here I've not put.
Yeah, let's go.
Here I have not. They are back. Let me see if they will
Yeah,
be.
because they come to the light. It's better here and outside. That's why they come inside.
Let me spray. If I see the flies coming back, then I will know. Even now I'm spraying my laptop. I'll clear it. Then I will know the problem is actually not. This thing can't fix. I'm just doing an experiment. The way some people are doing experiment in my home country. If you've seen my Instagram stories. Okay, that's enough. So then we will see. If honestly I see flies jumping up and down, then
At the same time, this baby is covered. The face is covered. So there is no, I don't understand it. Just make your baby comfortable. Nobody is rushing to see your child or demanding. Nobody has been, sending you messages or calling you to say, oh, now put your child here. We want to see the face. Nobody. Why, mistreat the child with all this or make his life hell? Because even the covering of the face 24/7 when Ayamara is on the, when he is videoing, is too much. The child needs a bit of fresh air. He shouldn't have even think of spraying those things, detergents like that. It was too much. Anyway, it's his decision, but we are here just to give our opinion because it's life-threatening to the young baby, and also it's harmful for themselves. I don't understand why he doesn't know this. Even if we use those kind of sprays in our home because you will need to clean here, but even when you follow the instructions, it doesn't tell you to empty the whole bottle in one go. That is a no. So I think he went too far there. He goes like crazy, like somebody, like mad. He gets so excited. It's like when he was maybe a little boy, he can be, when you're a little young, you give children something, you see like they are getting so excited. Oh, he was so too much. He used that spray with the, excitement. I'd never seen. Oh, I don't want to see a fly here. If I see one fly coming back in here, I'm gonna know this doesn't work. You understand? So I think what they need to do here is not to spray too much. They need to ask themselves where they have stored this bloody placenta. It's a dead, rotten meat now, wherever it is. It's just, I don't know where they've kept it. But it could be the one making the flies come in the house, because it shouldn't be there in the first place, but I don't know where it is. So, oh God, I don't know. I don't even know how to talk about this, but there are so many things you can think of when you are told that placenta is somewhere and some juice are being, made with this placenta so that Rocio can drink. Apparently, she's drinking 3 different juices, and one of them is the one contains placenta. So whether they have frozen it and then they are cutting a little bit every day and and you know blend it with the, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how this is how it is happening, but it's so ew. It's yucky, guys. I wouldn't want that.
Once I do the job, I bring the kid out to bask on the sun. Then prepare fruits for breakfast. As I told you, Rocio is not eating solid meals right now that much. So mostly it's about me preparing soup, she has kind of 3 different types of juices she takes. One is more green, one is more for the blood, one is mixed with placenta actually, because they say it has stem cells, and these stem cells help in quick recovery. So I prepare all those type of juices, and some of the juices are.
So the other thing I want to talk about Ayamarwa is where he keep, you know, going on and on the camera. Oh, you guys, you know, it's my first time to be a dad. I'm trying to adjust to be, you know, to get into this fatherly world. Oh, guys, I don't know what to do. Please, if you can send me some tips. I don't know what. He is becoming too much. Why can he try to start doing research in some certain things? Every single thing he has to ask, everything he don't know. He don't want to use his brains, which is not good for his brain anyway. He need to try and do a research and understand some things. Everything he want to ask his audience. Please send me some tips. You know, I'm not familiar. I don't know how to what to do or what to be now to be a dad. The other thing, as an African man, and as he calls himself a village man, he knows for sure this kind of things, this kind of advice he wants, he can ask his dad. He can ask his dad, the corn dad, or ask his father, Kohera Senior. It's very simple. He don't need to bother his audience. He can, if he had a friend which he don't have, a friend who has been married before, who got children, that is another way. That is your friend. You can he could ask his friend, oh, how do you, you know, some advices. And this way he will start standing out like a man who can take his own responsibilities. If he calls corn dad, and ask him, okay, what do you think here, dad? Call his father, Kohera Senior. How do I go about this? Yeah. And don't tell people, oh, this is, or even maybe in later you can tell your audience, yeah, I had to call my dad, I had to call my father to know what I have to do. People, they'll see you are doing things the right way, you are respecting your family, you are showing people you are mature enough to do things on your own, you know. It's so many things people will start giving you credit from. Not every single thing. Oh, I dropped a needle here. Where is it? Oh, my audience, I dropped a needle. Hey, let's look for it. I find this very, very, you know, people don't live like that. I am Arwa. People do not live like that. Even if you have your best friend, they won't be telling you each and every single thing happening in their life, what they are doing. No, little things like how to get on to being a newly dad. Yeah, some tips for Rocio, those ones she can get from her mother and from your mom, mama. Okay. This is how it's done in Africa, guys. Yeah, tips for men, what they need to do is he need to get them from his, and he is very lucky. His both fathers and dad, they are there. He got Dad and he got father, Kohera Senior. So he need any advice. Also, some advices for like Rosho, if Congrat mom don't know, they can go further now, and he still go his grandma. We saw her, very, very strong lady to her age. So also people used to ask the elderly. So like Congrat mom will go and ask that Kohera Senior's mom, which is Ayamarwa's grandma. That's how things are done in Africa. Yeah, you seek for advice from your elderlies, and also depending on the gender also. Some advices, my brother, my dad do not give them to me. I have to get them from mom, my grandma, my auntie, things like that. And the same to boys. They'll get the advice from father, from the uncles, from the grandfather, you know, things like that. So if you have a friend, yeah, and like Ayamarwa would have a male friend who has gone through that, he'll be contacting them for some advice. Not every single thing he come and bring here on the, he thinks he is a public figure, but I think he hasn't got an idea how a public figure is like. He need to check things like those, celebrities' life. He need to look and see how they live. Their life, their private life, they don't expose it every time. He is so, he hasn't got anything for himself. He hasn't. He hasn't got anything for himself. And it's so, it's a worry. I wouldn't want to be Ayamarwa's what or what, because I like a bit of privacy, I think it's better. It's not to mean that you can't share your stories. You can do. But it comes to a point where some things is better you sort them, you and your family, and then people will see them. You're done, and it's like, wow. They can even themselves be asking you, oh, how did you do this? It was your first time to be a dad. How did you feel? How did you manage? You done so well. Let people do try to work hard on your making your own decisions and trying to research a little bit about something. If it's something disturbing you, we've seen he don't even know how to remove ice cubes from the ice cube tray. He was struggling. He was banging the sink with the, and Mr. Luis was just looking at him. Until later on, Mr. Luis was showing him this is things like that. People don't bang ice cube tray on the sink to get them out. This is a travel commando. Hello, yeah. It doesn't say anything to me. It doesn't tell me anything. It doesn't at all. So he need to try and do research and get to find out about some things on his own. Not every single thing he to come and ask. The other point about Ayamarwa also is about his baby's IG account. It's not much I need to talk about that. I think it's great because it's his decision, it's his child. With the Rojo, they have decided and they have seen that is the best way to do. So by the time the child grows up and gets to know about media, he'll be big. He wouldn't have to worry. The mom is already big on YouTube. The dad is big. So of course his followers gonna be coming from different areas, mostly from the dad's fans and from the mom's fans. And very soon his IG account will be growing and growing. So that is, I think, the idea.
I'm Prince Maisha. Please go follow him. Let me open here. Yeah, we've opened him an Instagram because probably he may want to work with brands, you know, clothes, a brand ambassador of, you know, but we are very selective of what type of brands Prince Maisha can work with. Oh wow, Prince Maisha has over 1,500 followers. Wow, wow, wow. Prince Maisha, it's right there. Prince, I am Prince Maisha. Please go follow him. We can get 10,000. I'm very sure this video will get over 10,000 views. So at least if we get 10,000 already, that's a big brand for Prince Maisha to start with. And also, if you support I Am Maro, guys, you support Team Marwa full time, Team Rocio and the new family, yeah, just give Prince Maisha a follow. Yeah, the page is run by the parents, so, and also when he grows we will hand over this page to him, so at least he has a foot, you know. That's one thing I've always wanted for my kids, is to give them one foot ahead, you know.
I think their intentions of the IG for this young baby is that they can secure his fame, secure this baby's fame, you know, as earlier as possible. But I was thinking, because I had him talking about his IG account is Prince Maisha. I was thinking maybe he could have, you know, added his name at the end. For example, Prince Maisha Marwa. That would have, you know, stand out very well, because Prince, everybody, even if my child, my little kid girls, I call them princesses, princess, you know, my son Prince, you understand? So it's just a normal, because they are not from royal family, they are not. It's just, and there is no name like Prince. Yeah, so guys, I think that lecture is enough for Ayamaro for today, and he's probably gonna watch this one time and start, you know, getting to understand how he should make himself like a, you know, a mature man, a reliable, a man who can take responsibilities and not to rely on his audience or other people all the time. He needs to be able to be independent a little bit. Some things are too minor for him to be, you know, asking for help or asking people, how do I do this? How do I do this? Internet made a lot of things easier. You can always go on Google and you know, search for anything you want to know. It's even more easier that you can speak to, you know, to Google, and they can speak back. It's so many things you can do with the internet. And of course, he got everything. He got all gadgets around him. So for that, I find he being just lazy, or I don't know what's wrong with him. He has something very wrong with the, you know, the way he really keeps himself. He's got a serious problem. So guys, let's go and see some light side of this reaction. My second reaction, or my second point, it's gonna be, it's Gintu, it's underscore Gintu, guys. Yes, I have watched Gintu a lot, and I can tell you I am very, very proud of him. I really admired his work. I like the way he's going around and really helping people. I love the way he is giving the village a good vibe. I understand he comes a little bit further from the actual village, an actual famous village, which is the Nyambuhanze, but he don't really choose. He is helping everybody. I think wherever he can reach. So I find this is very good, because when we were growing up in the village, those kind of things we never seen. Yeah, so many people, they really struggled those days, especially girls. We struggled to know what is going on, what are the things necessary to be used when you are struggling or you are having these bad moments in the month. So I think it's a good thing. I think it's making the villagers feel a little bit alive. Eh? If to me, it feels like he is really giving people in the village, hope. For those who have lost their hope, he is really providing that vibe. I really like it. I like what he is doing. I like watching him. I feel it's very, very good. And also because he is bringing the community together. For example, when he is gathering all these ladies and young girls, because of they want to have this, pads and stuff like that. So I think the villagers, they get that opportunity to gather together, different ages of girls, different ages of ladies, different ages of children, because they are also there. They can share their problems. They can share their anything. They will get to know each other. And these women meeting together, they can start coming up with some ideas. Oh, we need to start. In Africa, women, they do a lot of things. When there is peace around them, they do things like merry-go-round, where you can find this month we are going to visit this lady to their house, and then we're gonna be bringing these. Sometimes they buy like plates, buy some blankets, and then maybe take some cash. So every month will be to this person, but this is mostly done by women. And then the next month it will be to the other lady's place, and they go round and round. When they meet up, they start it all over again, and that is good for the village. It's good for community. It brings peace. It brings unity. People get to know each other better. People get to support each other. So I think Gintu is doing a very wonderful job, and he need to be given praise for that, because he also struggles. I've seen he is traveling distance to distances from one home. He is not just like I said earlier, helping surrounding people who are his neighbors. No, he is moving miles, or moving meters, hundreds meters away from his comfort zone to go and reach out to people. One of the things I have also noticed is making me feel like I really admire what he is doing is when he is reaching out to the elderly and also the vulnerable. I was touched so much when he went to this one home, and it's just two boys who lives there, and because they have lost their parents, and it's really heartbreaking. I don't know how they do it, how they plan ahead. I saw the home has a land, so that means somebody have to be taking care of the land. This young boy Gintu went to meet today. He was with his friend. So you can tell this young boy cannot be able to face like, men, you guys come and help to, look after the land. We need help with the planting. We need help with the whatever. I'm going to pay you this. No. That a home like that needs a mature person, a grown-up, and sadly the parents are not there. It brings a smile on this kind of people's face. I hope Gintu gonna go on and on. I know I had him giving that young boy some promises, like, if there is anything you need, you can reach out to me. This is my name, you know my name. Gintu also said he'll be making sure he gets in touch with the school where he goes to school. That is a very wonderful thing. So I hope people who are pushing this for Gintu, please reach out more and more, and please remember to look after that boy. That story really touched me because I can't imagine not having a mom and dad, and you are left with a big whole home, the entire boma. We call it boma in Swahili or Kiswahili, and that means the whole compound. Yeah, it's left for these young kids. It's not okay. It's not okay. I also thank that lady, the old lady who is taking Gintu around and showing him this some of the people who might need this help. So that lady also, she is doing a very good thing to have a community area, because sometimes some people would just can't be bothered. Yeah, they will know, oh, here, if you go here, you will get this and that. They will not be bothered, because some people, they are selfish, and there is nothing you can do about that. So I really admired that old lady as well, walking around with the Gintu and showing Gintu around, and making sure he reaches out for those who are most in need. Yeah, I'm sure he would like to help everybody, but maybe in time that will happen. But at the minute, he is reaching out for those who are most in need, which is very good. So congratulations to Gintu, and may he continue. The other thing I liked about it, and I feel like he is bringing these elderly people, elderly ladies back to life, and to feel really needed and wanted and valued, is when it reaches the time of giving them the wrappers. We call them kanga back home, or leso in Nairobi, in Kenya. You say leso, this is it. This my ones, they are two together. I haven't split them, but I just wanted to demonstrate that I've been watching Gintu, and I like the time when he reaches, when he is handing over these lessons to the elderly, and they have to pay, a little price, which is very good. Nyambohanze and curious women, I gave you a thumbs up. You think they are old, but they can shake it out, guys. They can shake it out. I think it's a very good thing when he is, when he is covering them. I'm sure it's a tradition, like you are receiving this, so you have to like dance. So I like the way those old ladies are dancing. Oh my goodness, I don't think I can do that, but I like it. They are really going for it. And the lady who the grandma who was taking Gintu around, she is ready for it every single time. It's so good. It's so good to see those kind of elderly ladies, and also the man. For example, the husband of this lady, she was at some point involved. It's very nice to see this woman sitting at their home without knowing, oh, something is coming. And then all of a sudden, here you are, we are going dancing, you understand? So it's so good. I really, really like his work, and I hope he keep it up. For those who are supporting Gintu, please keep on giving him the support he needs. He is doing a great job. We are all behind him emotionally and, physically. Even if we are far, maybe he don't know. I watch it. I don't think he knows me. I don't think he's seen me on this YouTube street. But he don't know I've watched him so much with the Mogesi and everything. I like the vibe. I like the vibe he is bringing in the village. I like the vibe of helping, not on...
Fantastic. Fantastic. Sasa daganya kwanza tutura hekera. Tutura hekera. Daganya wewe sasa mbono gari. Oh tahan. This is sukuma, and we have some tomatoes there. Nakupatia mayai tatu. Jamani. Fantastic. So 3 eggs. Mayai tatu.
Asante.
Fantastic. Tui. Tora mbili bina tu. Ira iri tu. Guys, dalili hata mbele kigata. Kana ni kiracha. Fantastic. Guys, today is today. Not yet. And this is still the beginning. And here we are. Wambia one-on-one live.
Asante bamuri mbarikiwa.
Mbarikiwa, Angalia hii, This one is now the old one. Yeah, fantastic. Now she's doing her 360 here. She's recording her early ages of a girl. I just remember. Now here we are, guys, and this. Guys, I feel that I have to remain here to make sure that the dancing is going to be very fantastic. Guys, we have been looking for our mother who is just coming from the top there. And we have been looking for her. And our mother here, she's the one. Look at now even the kanga that we have given her. Now it's on the use already. Making sure that the platform is going to be moving very fantastic. Yeah, here she is right now, and Mama Gorobo. Imagine, guys, not yet even she has not even seen what I'm just giving out. Here today. Are we going to finish this video or we are going to continue with the video? Let's see what is on trending. Mama Koroboke. So we have everything very acquirable here. So we have to put them aside. Sasa nimesikia mko na muziki. Sasa weka muziki kitu kitembee.
Gintu looks like that great grandfather who used to have so many wives, and he made sure every single of them is satisfied. See the amount of the ladies he goes and give lesson, and they all dance together, Yeah, so it's a good thing. Yeah, my next part, and it's the last part for this. I saved the best to the last also. That's why Gintu, and then this one which is coming. My last one is about Mr. Odemaya. Odemaya is also a great fan when it comes to supporting people and children. So Odemaya is his support goes to everywhere around the world because he is a traveler. So wherever he goes, Odemaya leaves a mark, and it's good. Even if he didn't help the people with the financially or anything like that, he shows his love and support, and then that makes him stand out. And you see people, they are like inviting him back, come back here, big people, presidents, ministers. Odemaya meets those kind of people. They always ask him to come back, and for some one thing or another, paying his air ticket and all that. This is because he have a good heart. Odemaya helps, and he loves children very much. So he shines on his own ways. Odemaya, he is a young, cool man. His support to people, it doesn't matter. He doesn't support people because of, he don't look people because of their class or inequality. No. He does, he gets on and supports everybody as where he can, and he gets along with everybody. Whether it's a child, he got these good vibes, he got this great personality. So he just fits anywhere he goes. Anywhere I've watched his videos, he fits absolutely perfectly. Wherever he goes, he fits. Whether he is with the children, whether he is with the big people, everything Odemaya does or puts in his interest, he fits there. And that is the way to go ahead. So, yeah, Odemaya, he is such a blessed man to so many people. And we wish him, you know, we wish him all the best in his marriage and his family, and also in his career. I think I've never watched him and felt uncomfortable. I've never watched Admire in any way where he is interacting with the people and felt uncomfortable. I've always seen him being so encouraging and, you know, supportive. So that's why I'm giving this to him. And also, I think he thinks deeply about it. He is one of those people they will never forget where they come from or where they came from. Yeah. So they can always, when they see people who are not on their level, they will always make those people feel they are wanted and they are, you know, they are valued as well. So my today's clip of Odemaya is where he is really giving it down with the ghetto children, yeah, where they are really happy and just dancing and dancing. I watched at that one and I felt it's a very nice clip. I can see these children, they are enjoying it. Odemaya also is enjoying it. I like a little bit of dancing sometimes. So I thought I will save this clip for the last and show you guys. So we are So guys, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for supporting this channel, guys. Thank you for your love and support. I don't take that for granted at all. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you continue to support me.